Time right now is 10:37, and Governor Josh Stein speaking now on an update on NC Strong and some of the efforts that are being played out now and some of the efforts there on Western North Carolina. Let's listen in.
Then K-9 Bo and Sergeant Rowland got his scent and tracked the boy down before any harm befell him. Saving lives, it turns out, is just what this duo does. In 2024, they received national recognition for saving a child from a kidnapping. 7-year-old boy was abducted at knife point by someone experiencing a mental health crisis. The team tracked the child's scent for nearly 7 miles for more than 4 hours and finally found him unharmed inside a shed. Earlier this month, the team successfully tracked 2 criminal suspects who ran from police on stolen motorcycles, finding one of them in the ceiling of the local hospital's radiology department. These are just a few of the dozens of cases where Sergeant Rowland's leadership and Bo's doggedness have saved lives and brought people to justice. Gastonia is safer and stronger for their dedication. And Sergeant Rowland, I'd like to now turn it over for you to say a few words, if you would.
Yes, sir. You just going to stay there? Okay. So thank you for recognizing Bo's incredible accomplishments here today. From rescuing kidnapped children to tracking dangerous shooting suspects and robbery suspects to finding lost children and elderly people with all kinds of ailments. Bo continues every day to amaze me with his insane abilities to find people. It's an honor to be on the other end of this leash to him, serving the citizens of Gastonia and our local communities that reach out to us to partner with us. Strong partnerships are a big thing at Gastonia, and we pride ourselves in our ability to work with all agencies and all community members. And Bo was just great, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks, sir.
And you said, stay right here. You said he wasn't well behaved. Look at him. He's doing great.
Well, he's tired.
Sergeant Rowland, one of the things I get to do is to induct people into the Order of the Longleaf Pine. The Order of the Longleaf Pine is an award reserved for those who've made significant contributions to the state and our communities through exemplary service and exceptional accomplishments. Since 1963, the award has been reserved for North Carolina's best, and you, my friend, are among them. Folks who are inducted into the Order of Longleaf Pine are often just regular people dedicated to serving our state and their communities. And you are a shining representative of what makes North Carolina so special. We are grateful to your heroic service, and it is now my honor to induct you into the Order of the Longleaf Pine.
Wow. Thanks, sir.
And Bo, we have a certificate of pup appreciation.
Oh, it's awesome. Thank you so much.
Now, Bo, y'all may not know, he won the Top Dog Award at the 2024 American Humane Hero Dog Awards. So he may think this doesn't rate to national recognition, but we are grateful that he gives us the opportunity to say thank you to him. Thank you to you. Thank you, Officer Rowland.
Thank you, Governor. Appreciate it.
Were we going to bring up the full Gastonia team? Since Bo may not stay with us for the whole press conference. Y'all come join us up here.
Back up on stage.
Around the other way.
110 pounds.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes, he knows.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Thank you all. Sergeant Rowland said that 35% of that dog's brain is nothing but scent. And evidently scent is color to the dog, and that's all the dog wants to think about. So I showered this morning, which was good. Another group that is working tirelessly to keep us safe is North Carolina's correctional officers. I'm going to now invite forward Secretary of Adult Correction Leslie Dismukes and Captain Derek Simmons to join me on stage. North Carolina ranks 49th in the country in what we pay correctional officers. It has not always been this way. 20 years ago, our correctional officers were among the best paid in the Southeast. Now we are second to last in the country, behind even our neighbor, South Carolina. Right now, we're asking people to put themselves in a very demanding, albeit rewarding job, and asking their families to make sacrifices on our behalf as well, so that they can earn less money than they could if they worked at a Costco. It should be no surprise then that the Department of Adult Correction has only about half of the correctional officers needed to safely operate state prisons. We as a state are taking this problem seriously. Ultimately, we will need action from the General Assembly to raise correctional officer pay, but we cannot wait for the legislature before we take action to try to fill these jobs and make our prisoners safer for officers and prisoners alike. For the past few months, the Department of Adult Correction and the Office of State Human Resources, thank you, Director Meyer, for being here as well. Sorry for forgetting to bring you up. They have been collaborating on a new approach to solve these staffing challenges. We've rolled out a pilot project in 3 state prisons, Central Prison, Harnett, and Pasquotank. We got word out about available jobs, increased advertising on job boards, and held events at NC Works career centers. And we streamlined the correctional officer hiring process. The current process has many state steps and can take up to 45 days till the state can get to a yes for an applicant. But many people cannot wait that long for a paycheck. So we are using now a contingent hiring model to address the problem. Once someone passes through the initial steps of getting hired, we put them to work immediately in other roles as the certification steps continue to play out. That means that people get hired, onboarded, and paid quickly. So we're not losing out talent to other places that can get them started faster. The pilot initiatives are working. In 4 months, this pilot program has hired 95 people at 3 prisons mentioned, 31 new hires at Central Prison, 43 new hires at Harnett, exceeding their hiring goals of those 2 institutions. And while we have not yet hit our hiring goal at Pasquotank, we have hired 21 new officers there so far. I want to thank the DAC and the OSHR for their innovative partnership to get it off the ground. But of course, we still have a long way to go. Like I said, we have about half the correctional officers needed to safely operate state prisons. And we are losing talent every month. It's both a recruitment and a retention challenge. So we're going to keep working hard on hiring more correctional officers, and we need legislative partnership. My budget proposal called for a 15% raise for correctional officers over the biennium, and I'm glad to see that the General Assembly agrees. But we need the legislators to get the deal done. Every day without a budget is another day that correctional officers will keep scraping by, trying to keep people safe with half the manpower needed. So let's solve this problem and make our state safer. I'm now going to turn it over first to Secretary of Adult Correction Leslie Dismukes, who will share more about the ongoing recruitment and retention efforts at the DAC. And then Captain Derek Simmons from Noose Correctional Institution in Goldsboro will share more about what it's like on the ground and how the state can better support their safety mission. Secretary Dismukes.
All right, you've been listening to a live press conference now with North Carolina Governor Josh Stein as he hands it over to some of the folks there to talk law enforcement. We're going to take a quick break on Live Impact News.